Hey, welcome back, guys. I'm going to be doing part two of this basic building. If you haven't seen part one, go check it out definitely because you're gonna need to know how we got here and how we got this whole plate. But if you have seen part one, enjoy the video. Alright, so all you're gonna be needing is, well, let me rephrase that. Okay. Now all we're gonna do is make some walls. So we already have the bottom plate, which is that, and I just like to go back into explore because I don't like to stare at all this crazy stuff. So all I'm gonna do is click this. So just click it once, and you're gonna see all these buttons. Just hit duplicate. And now there's gonna be two of them. And once again, I like to go back to scale, which you need to do, and you can just scale this and turn this into a wall. And just like that, you have yourself a wall, like literally. And you can just make it as high as you want. I'm gonna make mine about that tall right now. But that looks kind of awkward how it's like the same exact thing. So let's switch it up a little bit. Let's just hit into, click this. So yeah, if you just go into properties without anything covered, it's gonna show nothing. So all you're gonna need to do is click it just like that. So remember, just click and then go into properties. And I'm going to switch the colors up a little bit. Um, let's see. I think I'm going to do, I'd say, oh goodness. I don't even know. Okay, I'm just going to pick one. Ready? Close my eyes. Here we go. Oh no, that's ugly. Okay, I guess we'll just make it a, we'll just make it. We'll just, oh my goodness. I'm terrible at deciding. You should see how long it takes me to decide how long I want the colors to be for SSDA. The new SSDA building that I'm building, I actually had it all in blue, but then I said no, I want to change everything to white, so I did. Okay, I guess we'll use wheat, even though I don't like how that looks. So now we have ourselves a wall, which is yay. And actually, wait, wood planks. Let's change the texture too because I'm not really liking that. Oh, plastic usually looks good, and I usually don't like plastic, but it looks good on most things. But for me, it just doesn't work out. I like brick and wood together, so yeah, I guess we'll use brick. Okay. And all I'm going to do is click it once again, and whenever I'm making walls, all I do is click my previous one and hit duplicate, so now we don't have to go through all this process from the floor again, which is awesome. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering how I just rotated that, instead of going up here and rotating it, what you can do is you can just be in whatever you're in and hit R, while holding it, hit R, and it will spin it. But if you wanted to be more accurate, like you wanted it to just spin a tiny little bit, you go into rotate and you could just spin it a tiny little bit. And we'll go over more of that soon, but not in this episode. Alright, yeah. So I'm just gonna line that up from right there. Okay. And that looks good. And remember, I'm gonna hit duplicate again. And I kind of like to make them small whenever I'm putting them in because they're easier to manage. So as you can see, I'm just putting it in again. And remember, you don't even have to really make a floor in the beginning. Some people like making their walls first, but I think it's just twice as easy to do it like this. And the way I'm sitting hurts right now. Hold on. I'm on my floor because I can't record in my living room or my kitchen because my parents are talking. Okay, so yeah. So we'll just spin all these over and over again. And now we have a bunch of different walls. Okay, so we have 4 walls. So while we're at it, let's add a spawn. And if you don't know what a spawn is, that is the thing that you come on the game in. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add a spawn over here. And now we're going to find something in here once again. So I'm just gonna look up non-team spawn because the non-teams are not gonna be all weird in the ranking thing. Okay, so non-team spawn, and that's is pretty much what a non-team spawn means is that it's just not gonna be weird and stuff. I mean, it's not gonna say that you're on the gray team, considering that that's gray. So if you hit play up here, it should bring you to that spawn. I don't know why it's being weird. It's taking forever. What is it doing? Ugh. Play. Okay, it's loading, and it takes forever. Alright, so now as you can see, I'm on the spawn, and we have ourselves a nice little home here. And I think what I'm gonna do is right in here, I think I'm gonna add some walls right here, and then I'm just gonna keep on making boxes with little rooms in them and such. Um, yeah, let's go on with that. So I'm just gonna hit the stop button. It's gonna bring me back to here. So now I'm just gonna make some more walls in here. Remember, I like to make them nice and small, just like that. And I guess I'll make this kind of a big room, but not too big. 1, 2. There we go. And now I need to make a doorway for it. And how am I going to make a doorway? Well, it's really simple. All I'm going to do is, because I can't be in the game, I'm just going to look up oops, not that. NPC, and I forget what it stands for, but they're practically just models of people. We'll just grab this guy because he looks pretty fashionable. Okay. So, and now that does not look like a full NPC though. He looks too small. Alright, maybe it's just my head. Yeah, it's probably just my head. So this is a stranger NPC, but we'll just use this for example. And all I'm going to do is open it up, and I'm going to fit it to his size. So what I mean by that is I'm not going to make the doorway too big nor too small. So I'm just going to open that all up for him. So let's just see how this looks. And I'm just going to make it like that. So I'm going to try to fit it to his size. Because remember, everyone on Roblox is the same size. And I'm going to give him a little bit of space to kind of, yeah, that looks good. So as you see, all I did was keep on doing that, and you could fit the doorway perfectly for them. So now I just need to delete the NPC. I can hit play, and I should be in here. I should be able to fit through this doorway so nice, which I can, and that looks really nice. And hold on, I make these mistakes all the time. I always am able to slip through my walls because I make too big of a hole. So let me just fix that. Okay, so more stuff to come soon, guys. If you want a tutorial on anything, just let me know, and I will do my best at it. More videos on basic building soon. I'm going to do a video on how I make my clothes really soon. And for now, if you want anything for me to do a tutorial, either PM me on Roblox or just post it in the comments of this video. Okay, as always, see you guys in the next video. Bye.